You know, a lot of you have seen the new Pro Series Rangers and have seen that we have this additional screen in here that runs our boat. It's called the Ranger Ride Screen. And I thought it'd be a good idea to just kind of go through and give some people, a little bit of perspective on what is all going on. It's honestly really cool. A lot of people are skeptical at first because everything is digital. We literally control everything from a touchscreen unit. One thing to keep in mind, this isn't like it's a new unit that hasn't been around. It's actually a Simrad screen, partner company with Loran. So screen has been around, especially in saltwater, for a long time. And so what we have on the home page here is we're going to have our, tachometer, our speedometer. It's going to show us basically everything we can see with RPM, water temperatures. My trim is going to be all digital. Same with jack plates. It's going to show that as it goes up in 100% increments. Voltage, water pressure, water temperature, miles per gallon. I mean, just a million different things on the home screen. But going into details, we can start looking at just specific engine pages. If we hit the top button here, details, this can give us engine trim, water temperature, oil pressure, oil temperature. All those things we can look at all from the same screen. But what we can also do is control everything from our live wells and lights. One thing we can do on this digital screen here is you have all your accessory wires that are in this boat. Now, instead of just having accessory 1, 2, 3, I can actually name them. The deck lights, simply press the button, my deck lights turn on. I can customize everything the way I want to. A floodlight I can add. All those things where I can simply make a page itself. Those the last two I named off were lights. I immediately put the light icon in the accessory part. It moves it to the light page. We can go down to controls. I can change my live well timers, high, low, in between. Obviously, all touchscreen stuff, everything. We have another accessory one here I haven't used yet. I can customize that when I do use it. I control my radio all from here. So I don't have a separate radio on the passenger side where you can't control it from your console. One thing that's really cool and is really nice, especially for troubleshooting anything, is I go to my alerts. I have an alert page that's obviously going to sound a horn if something's happening, but I can simply press the red alerts. I actually have a couple active alerts right now that's telling me I have very low fuel, and also I have no GPS fix because we're in a metal building right now. And so that's going to pop up. What also happens is, let's say you blow a fuse. You're going to have obviously alert come up that a fuse is blown. But what I can also do is go into my diagnostic, and it's going to show me my fuse panel and where that fuse is located. It's going to tell me what number it is. I can simply go over to the description. If it's number 13, it's accessory 2. And so it's going to show me exactly all those, really fast for troubleshooting anything on the water. And obviously we can change displays from night mode, and change the dimness and everything like that. But it's one thing that's really cool is that we can control our whole boat all from this touchscreen unit. And it makes it very easy, when you're on the water, because I like to move mine, from the stock from Ranger. It comes here on the side. I like to have my units on the side so I can see in front of me well. And obviously, one thing I like to do with vertical stacked units is it just allows my hand to go up and down instead of back and forth across each screen. And so this Ranger Ride screen has really, advanced the Ranger boat control system here, and it's really nice. And one thing I forgot is actually trim tabs. I can also see the trim tabs here. As I roll my zip wake system, it also shows up on here. So once again, that's all centered while I'm driving, looking straight ahead. I look down and there it is. And so it's one of those really cool things that we have in the Pro Series lineup from Ranger.